Hello everyone and welcome back to Tesla Streams. So as I mentioned before, now that my stuff is gone here, we can actually get back to Zelda. It's been a little while, certainly. The last time you saw me, I was doing Tears of the Kingdom and having a pretty bad experience with it. So, but yeah, we're not doing that game this time. We're doing Hyrule Warriors on the Switch. It is the definitive version. Oh, software update is required. Alright, let's get it over with. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been to this one. If I'm going back to Hyrule Warriors, it's usually Age of Calamity, but hey, whatever. I don't mind going back to the original. It has a lot of fun elements to it that I rather enjoy. Okay. Friends Online. Friends Online. Before I do that, let's see who that is. Ice Kirby. That is Zelda Breath of the Wild? I love how people are playing that instead of Tears of the Kingdom. That should tell you a lot. I'm just gonna remove a couple of these though, since I don't really hang out with them anymore. A lot of these are close friends. We'll keep Ice Kirby around. Because I think I know who that is. Yeah, I know exactly who this is, actually. I decided to just... He's technically offline, but I technically went ahead and just posted a comment about that. Anyways, back to the game. It has amiibo support, to be sure. Oh, it just came on, actually. Really? But I'm gonna hold off on the amiibo thing for now. It's not really important. So, first of all, we're going to look at settings here. Turn everything to easy, trust me. Choose whether or not you want certain multi-element weapons to instead be 8-bit weapons. What's the difference? Okay, that I don't remember. Set whether cinematics, play in adventure mode, yes. Health gauge, turn enemy grunt, health gauge is on or off. Save by changes, yes. So we have the gallery where when we unlock various things, it will show up here. I'll get more into that later on though when we unlock stuff. We also have My Fairy. Nurture and raise your own companion fairies. This is pretty awesome, but we're not going to be able to do much with that for the moment. Oh shit. Guess what I forgot to do? Uh... Need to get out of this. I still have my data. I need to get rid of it. Really? Okay, can I just do it this way? How about now? Download, I guess? Huh. That's weird. That is really strange. Okay, how about now? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to do this exactly. How do you erase your data? This might be an issue. Data management. Manage software. I don't want to transfer it, I want to get rid of it. This might be a problem, yeah. Okay. Do I have to do it within the game itself? I don't know, actually. Okay, why is this... Yeah. Apparently other people are asking the same thing. Okay. I'm holding all 4 buttons. Ooh, this might be bad. Okay, so... Well, says I have the most up-to-date version. Save data will not be deleted. Fuck you. Yeah, seriously, this is starting to bug me now. Why did they have to make this damn hard? Okay. Someone says, from the home menu select system settings, scroll down to say data management. And delete save data. Okay, delete save data. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Seriously. Wow. People, jeez. If they have finally went through all that trouble to get in there, I'm pretty sure it's what they want. Just saying. Okay, now we can finally get this underway. In easy mode, enemies are easier to defeat. Do you want to set difficulty to easy? You can change the difficulty level later. Yes, this is one of the few games that actually lets you do that at any time. Select preferred control style. Change it at any time from the settings menu. Don't know which is which, though. I'll try on Zelda and see what happens. Okay, just on. Okay. Rumble off. All right. Let's see. Yeah, okay. It's about what I'd expect. Alright, so let's get this underway. The same nightmare keeps haunting me. An omen, perhaps, of dark times ahead for Hyrule. Dark times? That is indeed true. Must locate him. Must find the reborn spirit of the hero. We will find no fully realized heroes here. Be wiser looking elsewhere. Sure about that? Your Highness, a horde of monsters marching towards Hyrule Castle. Impa, prepare the troops for battle. Whoa, is that the princess? She wasting her time with us for? So, I guess we just wait to hear what happened. Hey Link, what do you think you're doing with that sword? Nah. Choosing a warrior, you will need to choose which weapon to wield, assuming you have found additional weapons. Attack strength. The higher the value, the more damage you deal to enemies. Value is decided based on basic weapon strength, weapon star rating. Skills attached to weapons give them various added effects. Skill is sealed, you defeat a certain number of foes to unlock it. Equipping the right element for the right enemy or battle can make all the difference. You say that, but I'll get into this later, but it's really not that important. Change the button settings by entering settings from the main menu. Button settings controller settings. So yeah, we start things off here. Where does all these monsters come from? Because battling with dark forces. You can't get the Princess Zelda with those boulders in the way. Help input battle the dark forces. Okay, so there we go. So this a new recruit. Who is this soldier, anyway? Too little to fight monsters. Oh, it's only Fairy. Thanks. Broxy, who are you? Link, huh? Usual name. What's it mean? Where are you from? Nice sword. A few words, huh? It's okay. We'll come along and do the talking. On this main map, you can check the overall battle situation. Locations of Allied Blue and enemy Red troops in order to defeat enemies efficiently. The characters are indicated by arrows. The Allied commander is represented by a blue flag. If it flees, you lose the battle, so pay attention. Flare icons appearing on the minimap are keeps. Everyone has an advantage when there are more blue keeps. keeps, the red enemy keeps, increase the number of blue keeps. Keeps those custom icons with Army's main bases. If your allied base falls enemy attack, you lose the battle. Keep an eye on your base and come running if it needs you. There were occasions when the keep gates are closed. Some gates never seem to open, but capture keeps or defeat certain enemies and they will open. Diamonds mark outposts. Enemies will continuously appear at outposts, so take advantage of a battle by decreasing enemy outpost red, increasing allied outpost blue. Oops. Our forces have surrounded Zelda. To ground everyone. We're the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Fighting princess, we're coming to help. Keep attacking. The port gate is open. Our forces are advancing. Places where an X is flashing mark the destination of the current mission. With the character you're controlling to location to complete the mission. Base located where there's a flashing circle must be defeated. The current mission. Move the character you're controlling to a location to quickly defeat the target. Flashing square marks the location that must be captured for the current mission. Move the character you're controlling to a location to quickly take that keep. Oh, I was looking at the wrong arrow. I'm the green one. Suddenly, Dragon Knight Volga? You mean, like, Volvagia? From Ocarina of Time? Okay. Pressing out, you can make the camera lock on to a very powerful enemy. While targeting an enemy to change the enemy being targeted. Targeting is useful when striking an enemy's opening or evading a giant enemy's attack. It's skillfully to gain an advantage. Get ready to join your ancestors to accept your challenge. Yeah, when you're attacking bosses... Oops. I'll get to that in a second. Get out of my way, boy. Ow. How noble. Enjoy your shared grave. Oh no. Could you be something Triforce? The minimap on the screen will show you what's happening near the warrior you are controlling. Pay attention to the icons to see which enemy you must defeat. Even if you are not near the enemies you need to defeat, you can see in which direction they are located. Focus retreated. You haven't beaten me. You're only hidden behind your shields, human and otherwise. Focus check off again? Fine, so know the next unit. But yeah, when attacking mini-bosses, you will see a small little gauge show up if you hit them enough. That's their weakness gauge. If you lower it to nothing, then you will get to do a special super attack that will weaken their health a lot. That's what you want, trust me. Oops. The hearts lined up on the screen represent health for the warrior you're controlling. They'll be lost if a turbo warrior's hearts are depleted, so be careful. Yeah. Can't hold them up anymore, somebody help! Defeat the Lizolfos. Meicons, like edges, are strong enemies that can cause trouble for your allies. C1, be sure to defeat it quickly. Double black edges indicate an enemy of truly outstanding power. So this can be the difference between victory and defeat. Only challenge them after taking stock of the situation. The red flag icon should name a commander. Defeat them and lead your forces to victory. So you go on captain. Oh? Mine entrance is open. What? You should take the treasure and that mine is a reward. Okay. Bombs! But enemies for dissipating effect. So great for blowing up boulders. Refilling magic. Pick up magic jars to fill your magic gauge. When your magic gauge is full, you use a technique called Focus Spirit. They are to use your currently equipped items such as bombs or a potion. Oh, they're trying to trap me in here. Good thing I have some bombs, eh? So you can work the boulders right into Princess Zelda. Man, you throw a bunch. Sure, the Westfield Keep. So let's cover our allies, hurry. Who are you controlling with? Down or up? Okay. Moving down to the number 4 you control increases as scenarios progress. So yeah, we get to play as Zelda! Awesome. More games should let you do that, just saying. She attacks with a rapier. Damn it. There we go. It's weak to bombs, but you can beat it easy enough without them. Let's see. Now, when you're in keeps, you need to defeat a certain amount of enemies. And then you'll and then once that happens, which I'll be demonstrating here in a moment. Keep boss has appeared. Now you need to find the keep boss. There he is. We've now opened way to the keep, and we say Zelda. Business for boulders wonderful with Zelda. Okay. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, where am I now? Okay. What about it? And look, the princess. I saw you in the training yard. Forces have received reinforcements. Attack destroyed. Killed the world before I go impatient. Capture both the central keeps and close their gates. In a moment. There we go. Level up! Oops. Didn't mean to skip that. It's probably not that important, though. I already know most of this. Don't let the castle keep fall. We're fine. Oh, there he is. Read that. You know, you can command various generals to go to a specific location. This is useful, and I often forget to do it. Haha. Mission successful. We have forced the invaders to the north, and was called upon the Great Ferry. Really? Okay. Put our plan in motion. So do some training, follow me to the ferry fountain. Silda must arrive at the ferry fountain. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Royal Castle from the northern gate. They'll never expect it. The Zolfos appeared. Go and get rid of this outpost here. There we go. We don't play as Impa. Defeat the advancing Lizolfos. Just in case things are become a problem. I doubt they will, but I kind of leave you in here. Pursuit complete. We're at the still off the northern gates. Okay. Somebody send us support. Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, whatever. Jeez. Gold skill tools. There's 6 gold skill tools around the world. We gathering the strange pieces of drop, you'll be rewarded with special bonuses. Tools will only appear within a spider's web on the map, which will fulfill certain battle conditions. They flee after a certain period of time has passed and move quickly. Check information on gold skill tools on a given battlefield from the select screen scenario screen. Some only appear when using specific warriors or weapons. Gotcha. You've collected an illustration piece. I understand, but it has to protect you. Fuck. Hold on. Great Fairy Hero play. Princess, please, Princess Zelda, you must pull back. We can manage the battle from here. Understand. May the goddesses protect you. Good thing you can read those. They just very quick. The destroys magic circle. It's ready to use. Use the magic circle. Impressive. Hyrule's fortunate to have you. What's that? Oh. Interesting. More rubies. Rupees, whatever. This is a pretty lax open chapter. Focus spirit. Okay, yeah, I know. Hey, please let me just play the game. There we go. That's a great fairy, alright. Okay, fairies are taking bombs. Oh god! Well, that happened. 470 kills, oh my god. Done it! You have suffered a devastating blow. When you see bags on the ground, that means it's a special item. Morale. Each army has a morale level. Morale's high, an army will glow brightly and become stronger. Morale's low, the army will look darkly shaded instead. This is where it gets interesting. Unleash King Dodongo. Fire-breathing King Dodongo. Okay, this is something that a lot of people hate about this game. I don't mind it too much, and the definitive version has certainly made this easier. But yeah, this is what's called a huge boss encounter, and there's going to be several of these throughout the game. They are signified by skulls on the map when they show up, and they take a lot to kill. However, I'm going to be having Impa giant boss like okay, they're all giant bosses. Skull icons indicate giant boss enemies. Even a single one can dominate the battlefield. They've lost the health and power, so defeating them should be a priority. Watch their attack patterns. I can find an example. Two must play my part. Whenever you see it open its mouth, shoot bombs in it. That will weaken him temporarily. Giant bosses possess health and strength for suppressing those normal foes. Items, pick the monster's weak points, set yourself up for a weak point gauge. I have an appointment elsewhere. Enjoy your time with the king. Dark Wizard has left the battlefield. If you have a full magic gauge, you can go into spirit mode, which makes you super powerful. Also, you would release a super powerful attack after you're done with it, which is awesome. See how low his health is right now after all that. And now I threw some bombs in, and this will finish it when I get his weakness gauge down. So yeah, they're not all that bad. It's just kind of slow and tedious. Well, fuck, troops. This is why we never give up. Trumpa, Turbo News. The enemy wizard has seized the castle. So the beast was just a distraction. Where's Princess Zelda? Is she safe? We can't find her anywhere. What? It's impossible. We can't locate Princess Zelda. I pray she's safe. I must ask for your help in finding her. I trust you are willing. Link, be a hero worthy of wearing this tunic.
The Triforce is the harmonious union of power, wisdom, and courage. It has been the object of countless battles between the forces of light and darkness. Each time the Triforce fell into the clutches of evil, Hyrule was plunged into misery. But in every age, a hero, clad in green, would restore peace to the land. During one of these dark times, the legendary hero split the spirit of evil into 4 fragments, sealing each away to finally break the cycle of destruction. 3 of the fragments were scattered across time and space. The final fragment was sealed in a sacred temple built upon holy ground, imprisoned by the blade of evil's bane.
So, after battle, you get a certain amount of money for how well you did. For clearing it, I got 3,000. I got a clear time bonus of 1,239. And I killed a lot of enemies, so I got 773 rupees from that. Huh. Weird. That should only be about 4,000, but it's saying I got like 5,000 somehow. So there's some rubies. They can be spent on various things at the bazaar. Indeed they can. And we also got a new weapon. Nice sword. Nice sword again. And nice sword again. But this thing has a bonus attached to it. A strong attack 3+. Got 1 Lizolfo scale, 2 rocks, 13 old rags, Kingdom Hearts, 2 monster teeth, and 2 metal plates. Okay. By clicking the piece of clay illustrations, you can get your hands on certain rewards. 2 illustrated pieces defeat ghost Kotulas. There are 13 illustrations in total. Check every piece you've gathered for each illustration by going to the gallery's illustrations section. This is a very time-consuming thing to do, and I'm probably not going to worry about it. Since I'm really just doing the main story for this game, just to show it off, I'm not doing everything. I will at least show off a majority of what the game is like, though. I also might get all the unlockable characters in this game, of which there's a bunch. But that also might be as far as I go. Unlock the following: Free Mode, Adventure Mode, Challenge Mode, and Gallery. Unlocked a new costume for Link, Arrow of the Wilds tunic. A new costume for Zelda, Arrow of the Wilds outfit. You earned a Destructive Force medal. Defeat 1,000 or more enemies in one battle. Okay. Ruby's materials acquired during scenario can be used in the bazaar for a handful of things. Bazaar one of the select scenario to access the bazaar. Strengthen your warriors here. First, select the warrior you'd like to take to the bazaar. Okay. Badge market, you can craft special badges for your warriors to grant them unique enhancements. Creating badges for your warriors at the badge market will help improve their battle abilities. The bonus granted by a badge apply only to the warrior for whom it was created. Any badge requires both rubies and specific materials, but the benefits they add to warriors can be immensely helpful in battle. All badges are divided into attack, defense, and assist categories. Go ahead and select the defense category first. Glowing spaces indicate badges that can be crafted. Go ahead and make a badge with materials and rubies you've collected. Empty bottle. And all you do is you need an old rag. Okay. Created empty bottle 1. Level 1 badge, warriors will be able to use potions during battle. There are shops that can improve your warriors as well, so be sure to check them out. Selling speeds up the process of taking keeps. How about this? Do a combo attack for Hylian Sword. There's also the Apothecary. You can create a mixture for the next battle. The effects will be powerful, but very temporary. Furthermore, for warriors who create an empty ball badge, the Apothecary will provide restorative potions for every battle, free of charge. As you defeat more Ghost-Cthulhus, you'll be able to create more varieties of mixtures and stock up on more types of potions. Plus, their effects will become stronger. Weak boost to weapons drop rate. Weak boost to dropped weapon stars. Yeah. Star rating really depends on how will determine how effective the weapon is in terms of strength. There are also different types of weapons that you will get, so for the most part I tend to wait on that. Training dojo is interesting. Spin rubies for dojo to help warriors level up. However, you are not able to raise your levels beyond that of the current highest level warrior. The higher the warrior's level, the more rubies it will cost to train the warrior. It's useful to use the training dojo to grow low-level warriors. Oh, absolutely. Trust me. Yeah, we actually start with a bunch of characters. In the game. Normally, you would have had to get them through the story, but in the definitive version, you can just play as them whenever. At least in terms of free battling. In terms of the story, you're a little more limited. You're able to increase links for patrol attack actions. Excuse me. But, wow, they really just want to keep this going, don't they? Okay. See? You only have Impa and Cloud. When you actually start the story. Yeah, for this fight, we're gonna be using Impa. She's level 4. Let's go and get her some stuff. Like an empty bottle. Do combo attack for the giant blade. Oh, this is the process of taking keeps. Yeah, you can do that. They both have some pretty basic now. Giant's knife. Before we progress, it is at this point where you can start using amiibos. Let's see, how do you use this? Trying to figure out how to use these cards. Hold on. Oh. Polished rapier. Sword forge magical light, making it light as a feather. Strong attack button to get the power of light. Trick wood devastating strength with using a combo attack. Interesting. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so... Night sword, okay. Okay. Yeah, damn it. Do all my amiibo cards here. See if I have one with info on it. Just a moment. Let's see here. like it. Who went for this character, though? Goss's Harp. Melodies. Special affinity using combo attacks. Strong to when the tip of elemental powers and cause various effects. Okay, how about this one? We already received a present from this character today. Try again tomorrow. Huh. See to move person. 1 ruby? Really? Wow, that's lame. Kershackle. Kershackle originated from the Twilight Realm. Strong attack fun to grab and hurl enemy with your hair. It's particularly bound to the power of darkness. Okay. You can enter maximum 5 amiibo presents a single day. Alright. Fair enough. Now I need to put them up, so hold on. Getting a Ziploc bag for this. This takes too long from the little compartment that it came with. Also, turn this down a bit. There we go. Yeah, putting them in a Ziploc bag is definitely preferable to in the little card compartment that it came with, because there's barely room for them in it. So yeah, that's definitely cool. So, alright. Let's highlight Link for a second, see what we got here. So I got a 3-star Night Sword at that, with materials plus, no less. Makes it easier to get good materials. Yeah, that sounds kind of nice. Just saying. Did not get anything for you, unfortunately. Oh well. Now, I guess I could show off what free mode's all about. You can go back to any stage you've previously completed and use any character you've unlocked at this point. Well, actually, let's just do the main story with her first. Since he's recommended for the fight anyway.
After an arduous battle, Link and his comrades slew King Dodongo, but the beast was only ever intended as a distraction. The army of monsters had taken Hyrule Castle. Worse, after the dust had settled, Princess Zelda was nowhere to be found. Impa and Link searched the battlefield for any sign of her, but to no avail. Although the battle had been lost, Impa foresaw Link's importance to the coming war. She bestowed upon him a green tunic, the sign of the legendary hero. Link did not believe himself worthy of the honor, but he was determined to help Impa and her remaining soldiers locate Zelda. Weeks passed. Impa heard a rumor that a handful of soldiers were holding out against the monsters in Faron Woods. The leader of this resistance was supposedly a young woman. Impa dared to hope that this unknown woman was Zelda. Link and Impa decided to make their way to the forest by way of the Elven Caves, a path with its own dangers.
Okay. I need to test something here.
After an arduous battle, Link and his comrades slew King Dodongo, but the beast was only ever intended as a distraction.
Okay. So let me just figure out what's controlling the sound here. It's the sound effects, okay. I had a feeling. So I definitely need the sound effects to be louder than the music. Go figure. I really hate it when games don't give voice setting its own setting, because they never have it loud enough by default. I don't get what's up with that.
After an arduous battle, Link and his comrades slew King Dodongo, but the beast was only ever intended as a distraction. The army of monsters had taken Hyrule Castle. Worse, after the dust had settled, Princess Zelda was nowhere to be found. Impa and Link searched the battlefield for any sign of her.
Alright. Oh, pretty. Not so pretty. Yeah, she's a little bit slower than Link, but she's powerful. Oh my god. It's over there, but we'll have to go all the way around the north to get to it. Yeah, soldiers went ahead. Without us. Emperor, we need to catch up. There's lava blocking the way. Monsters have shown up. We're gonna get wiped out. Soldiers in trouble. We have to help. Okay, so... Outpost continues to spawn soldiers for the side that controls them. Being outpost captain captures the outpost for your forces. If the allied captain outpost is defeated, enemy forces will claim the outpost instead. The walls reveal a new path. Defeated the Wizrobe. There must be a keep around here. Spying monsters. We should capture it. Let's see. Well, the other one I see is over here. Well, there's a couple actually. Sometimes you can jump off from a high place. Be careful because it's a one-way trip. Yeah, I'm gonna stop reading what they say out loud, otherwise we'll be here all day. Because they are quite chatty. She's pretty good. Yeah, you could do various combo finishes, depending on how many times you attack. It's pretty good, too. Where am I? Okay. Ah, crap. Well, that's not their purpose. We need to find a way to get past it. Now, side missions aren't something you need to do, but they can sometimes help. That was a special gauge I just used. Most is finishing. We can finally do something. You sure about that? Also, the squares are open. Alien forces have received reinforcements. Really, we're here to help. Well, Rock's no match for a good old bomb shoe. Bomb shoes, eh? Damn it, I keep pressing the wrong button. There we go. Okay. Go after our bomb chew. Not for long, they're not. Oh, sure enough, it's a giant bomb shoe. Wow. Yeah, I like to see him stop it now. Bending multiple warriors. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Got a weapon. Hee hee. Hee hee. Alright, time to move on. Oh, wait. Hee hee, got it. Okay, cool. Now we can focus on the mission. New weapon! Excellent. Go and get rid of you. Yeah, the more enemies you kill, the higher chance you have of getting materials, and that's awesome. If you have materials plus in a weapon, even better. Bombs powered up! Acquiring item power-ups of battlefield. Ability to use stronger versions of items for a limited amount of time. Yeah, but most of the time I don't even notice. Alright. So... hmm. Okay, that's cool and all. What am I supposed to be doing? Do I go this way? Oh, I can't. So I guess I go up this way? Yep, okay. Suddenly chic. Princess isn't dead. We'll reunite with her at some point during your journey, but not quite yet. You can call me Sheik. It's a name that comes from the Sheikah tribe. They were servants of the Hyrulean royal family. Sheikah tribe? It's impossible. We can talk more once we get out of this cave. For now, let me join you. Cut them down. Yeah, I don't think so. Really getting fierce, aren't they? Why we got to keep moving? There we go. Here's the tunnel square. Surely be sufficient. Ooh, chest. Gimme, gimme. You got a sealed weapon. Might be a completely new weapon, but you'll have to check it later. Ooh. Likey, likey. I like new weapons. Looks pretty deadly. I bet it is. Remember to get people spawning new units. So can you spawning units to the defeated to make their defeat a priority? An interior gate is opened. Yes, there is nowhere to run. Hee Dead. Ha. So much for you. The monster so close to surviving. And already done it. of the caves. Can't command Sheik yet, so Link will have to do this. What? Damn it. The wizard called assault troops, faces around the battlefield. Too slow. Chase them down to commence the pincer attack. Hellgarder or command me. Don't worry, I'm prepared for anything. We can play a Sheik, really now. Okay. Okay. How about if we put your boat down here then? Your time for multiple enemies trick at the same time. See what they are by checking the mission list on the info screen. Certainly occasionally triggered, and like a side mission with major effects of the battle. So feel free to try them out if you're feeling particularly adventurous. Ninja person. Where am I? Where? Okay, there I am. Relax, we got this. Okay. I guess if you're carrying more than one usable item, you can switch between them with... Okay, whatever. Let's show off Sheik. Because it looks like Impa's trapped. Yeah, we finally get to play as Sheik, and she's pretty good. I know Sheik's supposed to be a he, but I think everyone knows who Sheik really is. Okay, can we use... Yeah, okay, we can go back to input now. Okay, playable. If any of your playable characters flee, you will lose the battle. Secretaries are playable by looking at the face icons at the top left corner of the screen. It is not read explicitly in scenario loss conditions. If the playable warrior losing will always cause a loss. What's this? Wizro, really? First Volga and now Wizro, they weren't really very creative with names, were they? Wrong way. Okay. Getting a little hectic here. Level up! In the heat of combat, I might not always remember to say that. My apologies. Working on it. You might notice that sometimes your enemies have like an aqua effect. Like on the enemy, that means they take more damage against water moves. Defeated Wizro. Defeat another Lizalfos. Hee. Not done yet. I can never find myself on the map, damn it. There we go. Chest. Awesome. Open it, please. Why are you not opening it? Oh, it's Link only? Oh, that sucks. Well, I can go and have her be going over here for now then, while I do this. Oh my god. Really? Piece of heart. Like 4 pieces increase your maximum hearts by 1. Throw over your health. Increase your maximum health by 1 heart. Choose over your health. Get 4 of these to make a new heart container. Increase maximum heart by 1 heart. Click information on heart containers and piece of heart hidden on a given battlefield from the scenario screen. However, each will only appear when using a specific warrior. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's why you want to take out all the bases before you finish a chapter, just in case they have a treasure chest in them. It's just advisable is all. This one we already took, but enemies overtook it. That's okay though, we can get it back. There we go. Oh, it's fine, I got this. There are certain missions where you have to take care of those, though, and those are the worst. Like certain times where you have to make sure they don't retreat. Oh my god, that's so bad. Alright. So I believe there's only one more we need to worry about. Go and get rid of you, so you're not going to be an annoying pain in the ass. Yeah. I mean, do you really think they're gonna win? I doubt it. Alright. Yeah, there's just one more enemy outpost over there, and really that's the only things left, so I'm gonna ignore it. How are you still losing? There's barely any creatures left on the freaking map. Oh, there's another outpost this way too. I can go ahead and deal with this one. Yeah, you can rescue them if you get there fast enough. Oh, and there's another one. Wow. Reach the exit of the caves. Really? Link has to be here too? Why? And this has been just in case this is gonna be needed too. I'll go ahead and have her come over here. Him, whatever. Get through the caves. Okay. Yep, well done. To combine our efforts, Hyrule may yet survive. So yeah, that went well. Have been obtained. Fire Rod. Magical rod that summons fire. Takes over a wide area. This was perfect for bringing the heat on large groups of enemies. And Link can use it. Yeah, it's a weapon from Link to the Past in 3D. Pretty neat. Magic Hammer for... Aurelia. Okay. Scepter of Time for... some mysterious woman. Giant's Knife, Ruby's Plus. Ooh, and it's stronger too. Use Usurper Scimitars. Polished Rapier. Okay. 2 of the Zuffles Gauntlet, 1 Wishrose Robe. 5 Big Poe Necklace, 4 of the Zuffles Scale, and a lot of Monster Tooth. Okay, so... combo attack with the harp. Okay. Or use a potion once per battle, yeah. Metal plate, don't have one, so I can't get you that. Not that it matters. Now you might notice, as I'm leveling Sheik up here, he actually is getting another heart. Yeah, collecting heart containers is not the only way to get extra hearts. You can also get them by getting enough levels. That's important to keep in mind. Level up! Excellent. Got 26 extra strength from that. You're level 9. Oof, yeah. That's gonna get a little bit pricey, but we can work on that. We used Link in the first mission, so let's use Sheik for this one. Stars plus? Increased chance of a high star weapon drop. Ooh, nice. That was a 5-star. 120 attack strength. Excellent. That's awesome.
Link and his allies were saved from the dangers of the Elven Caves by a mysterious youth named Sheik. Joined by their new ally, Impa's troops exited the caves and emerged in Faron Woods. There, they found a hidden village overrun with monsters. While Link and Impa wanted to continue their search for Zelda, they could not ignore the plight of the villagers. Without hesitation, they sprang into battle.
Alright, so... Actually, I think I might stop for now. It is getting pretty late. But... But I will say, for the record, I am really enjoying getting back into this. It is a very interesting game, to be sure. Having all these different characters you can play as, and having a bunch of very unique, fast-paced combat in a Zelda game, really nice. If I could say any downside to it, though, it's the fact that it can feel kind of grindy at times if you want to max out every character's potential. But admittedly, I'm not too concerned about that. Now, there's also Adventure Mode, which is a side mode where you can do specific missions for rewards and stuff. And it's probably the meat of this entire game, trust me. Another time ago, Ganon, but started to still the rest of power. For to invade the kingdom of Hyrule, make it his own. Defeat monsters to the world in order to solidify his role. Go, Link. Defeat Ganon and his minions. Bomb. Compass. Ladder. Candle. Water bomb. Power bracelet. Ice arrow. Digging nets. Hook shot. Raft. Gus's harp. Recorder. Please see the tutorial for more details. I love it. Okay. A map based on Legend of Zelda. There are special rules here so you can enjoy the basics adventure mode. It even gives a difficulty rating on the map in question. A map based on Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Everyone to see hazards to block your path, so item cards are the key to success. It may look the same as standard adventure mode map, but there are special Master Quest rules that require you to approach battles in a whole different way. And this is more of a normal difficulty thing. Wind Waker also is like that. Generally, the headwind, sea hazards, repeater progress, endless night rules have also been introduced. Battles can be won using ordinary tactics. They say that, but honestly, it's not that much worse. It's more progressing in the map that's the problem there. Map based on Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. Certain areas are obscured by the Twilight Realm, so you need to warp or use item cards to get around. And they say it's hard. Permanent map. A map based on Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. Time ticks down until the moon falls from the sky. Ventures the far reaches the map in search of clues to stop it. Yeah, this one's a pain. You are essentially on a time limit to do specific parts of the map, and it can be kind of rough trying to figure out how you're supposed to approach it. Like, once you do it enough times, you can figure out the proper route, but it's really repetitive. Not really a fan of this one. A map-based Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. The Windfish is haunted by perpetual nightmares. Collect and use the instruments of the sirens to wake it. They say it's hero mode, which is even harder than hard mode. Grand Travels map. Map-based Legend of Zelda: Phantom Hourglass. The Legend of Zelda: Spirit Tracks. Serve both areas to lift the curse. Map-based Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. Pass through fissures to explore both Hyrule and Lowrole to uncover their secrets. Now, for the most part, until you get to the very end, most of this game is easy if you've been in the main story. Most of it is. Because when they say something is supposed to be hard, what they basically mean is you should be a high enough level to handle hard level difficulty maps. That is to say, not much of a high level at all. Trust me, leveling up is trivial later on in the game, and it's not exactly hard to prepare for most of this content. The hero difficulty worlds are the only ones that really feel like they're challenging you at all by the end. And that's because it's been rebalanced from the original Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U. There were not different difficulty selections based on world, it was based on stage, and unfortunately, the stages were pretty hard. Even on the normal adventure mode map, it wasn't uncommon for some of those maps. Here, let me go into it for a second to show you. Yeah, you see how these panels are color-coded here? Whoa, whoa. Feed food to your fairies to improve their stats. You can get food by defeating enemies, requiring it from jars to be keys to adventure mode. There's through adventure mode, you can find more and better kinds of food. It's been used again to nurture your fairy into the ideal companion. Yeah, this is where fairies start becoming a thing. Okay, so they were not color-coded in the original Wii U release. There was just one color for all the tiles. I think it was like gray or something. And instead they were predominantly based on how high of a level you needed to be. Some of them were excessively difficult. Like, you could have like a level 50 character, it would not fucking matter. Because some of the requirements needed to beat some of these maps were just insane, and I never got very far in the original release. This one, much easier. I mean, so much fucking easier. Now, different maps have different treasures in them. As you progress in them, defeat 300 enemies in time. I'll just do this first one to give you kind of an idea of what these are like. Let's show off the magic rod with Link. And you get to bring on other partners. So I'll use Impa for it. She's currently my highest level character, so why not? Getting levels isn't exactly hard, though. Oops, I was pressing the wrong button. Yeah, it's kind of a long-range weapon. As you'd expect. It's actually a pretty awesome weapon, gotta be honest. You could even turn it into a fire blade. Oh, shit. Okay, one of you, huh? I wish you could throw bombs when it's doing that, but you can't. Yeah, that did heavy damage. You are being very generous and... Oh wow, that actually worked. So defeating King Dodongo was not the goal here. The goal is to defeat so many enemies. Oddly enough, when defeating Wizrobe type mini-bosses, long-range weapons are more useful. They give you plenty of time, by the way, to accomplish this, so don't feel like you need to be rushed. And dead. I really love this weapon. Well, I was beat up a little bit, but you know, all's well that ends well. Oh. Heart container. Nice. Yay. Now, in the missions, you are graded on how fast you do these. Clear time, damage taken. Now, for the most part, it's only good for rubies, though there will be time when you need a certain grade in order to unlock other missions. Keep that in mind. Total rank A. I forget how high they go. I think A might be the highest. We'll see. Oh, an ability, but we need to defeat a certain amount of enemies to unlock it. I wonder what it is. Swords of Despair. Hearts plus. Blue ring. Strength, that means strong attack 3+. King Dodongo's Claws. And got 3 Monster Tooth. You're the Serious Adventure Medal. Obtained A rank in Adventure Mode. Inputs now viewable in the gallery. Yeah, depending on how well you do, will determine which ones get unlocked next. Companion fairies are partners who use powerful magic and skills up your adventure. You'll meet all kinds of fairies for adventure mode battles. Fairies are hidden in various jars and make heaps during these battles. Find fairies in jars, they'll become your companions. Kill lots of fairies, work with them to overcome challenges in your adventures. Bringing a companion fairy into battle allows you to use fairy magic. Effects of the magic will become more powerful as the fairy's level increases. Fairies each have an elemental attribute: fire, water, lightning, light, or darkness. Fairy matches the recommended element of the stage, her fairy magic will be even stronger. By nurturing your companion fairies, you'll be able to use various fairy skills that produce different helpful effects in battle. Rare kinds of fairy skills become available depending on your fairy's personalities. Collect and nurture fairies with various personality traits to give yourself an edge in battle. Companion fairies also have a trust level, which you can increase by giving them food. There have been some fairy skills that become more powerful as the fairy's trust in you grows. So basically, fairies are awesome in this, so you definitely want to get one. I'll get more into that next time, though. Trust me, it's pretty involved. I don't know whether you can use one in story mode or not. I would probably doubt it. Story mode is not exactly super tough, so they probably thought it'd be a little bullshit. Also, item cards are a thing in this game. In order to accomplish various things, you would need item cards to do certain actions. In the revised edition, once you find at least one, you will be able to buy one with rubies, in case you want to use its effect. You could not do that before. That was awful. The fact that you had to wait around for the item cards to be obtainable in certain missions, which it would take a while to get another one once you found one the first time, yeah, not exactly fun. So I'm glad they changed that. Enter said area because you don't have any item cards. Okay, whatever. So yeah, that's okay. Oh wait. That's right, I do need to do this, don't I? I just thought of something. At least I think this is the way it works. I'm not sure now. Okay, let's go back to Healing Sword for now. Because I want to equip this. Oh, I'm the only one allowed in this one. I forgot one important detail here. If you don't want me captains... Okay, so... that might be a problem. Oh, Dark Nuts. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're going knee deep into this, I guess. If you don't want me captains, okay? Shouldn't be too hard. Isn't successful. Well, they're not super hard or anything. However, we need to be looking through the things here. My fairy acquired! Caught a companion fairy. Well, they say caught, but more like I rescued? Okay, that's what I was after, though. The rest just requires us to win, and I don't think we're going to need to worry too much. Go away, Dark Nut. Nobody loves you. Especially not me. Yeah, Dark Nuts gave me all sorts of pain when I grew up with the Zelda series. Trust me, I did not like them in the first game. There were two variants. The first of which I nicknamed them Wood Nuts because of their color scheme, and they were easy to do. But then we had the blue variant called Dark Nuts, which I... Okay, where am I? I'm over here, okay. I did not like those. I hated them. Up. Okay, so... No, you get back over here. You're not doing that. Let's put an end to this. Alongside keeps with barriers, your warrior and your warrior's allies will continually take damage. With this, you will have to rescue the Elemental Fairy by capturing the keep. It's trapped inside. Fairy will help you once it's freed. I should be fine? Okay, good. Oh, it was over here. I thought I had to beat the... Okay, never mind. I've made that way harder on myself. Well, I didn't get enough KOs to perfect it, but whatever. That wasn't my... That wasn't my, objective. Not this time, anyway. But you are graded on 3 things, typically speaking. Damage taken, which is very generous, trust me, compared to what it was in the original Wii U release. You have to go out of your way to get hurt bad in order for this to count against you. And no, the barrier attacking me did not count. Trust me, if it did, I'd be much weaker than just 78. Because it took virtually half my heart, so, you know, whatever. Clear time is going to be the worst in some missions, because you need to get a certain amount of KOs to get to an A rank, depending on the map. Typically speaking, it's pretty generous. Some of them require a lot of them, though. And the time, getting both time and KOs can be really painful. Again, depending on what the mission is. For the most part, I don't usually care unless the A rank is needed in order to, like, unlock something, which is sometimes required. But honestly, if you come at a very high level, you can get through this pretty quick. I'm doing this really early in the game, so these maps are taking a little bit longer. Not by a large extent, though. Got a Knight Sword, a Magic Hammer. Fire Plus, that might be useful for him. Polished Rapier, 96 power. Light Plus. Goddess Sword. Strength attack, strong attack 4 plus. Spirit's Tome, strong attack 4 plus with you as well. And you got 14 old rags. Fairy Lumine has become your companion. She's a cutie. Oh my god. Change Lumine's name? Not at all. Hard worker. You're in the Hey Listen medal. Found a companion fairy. Love it. Get the candle item card. Do you have a candle? Try searching on the map. New rewards for certain characters are now available. Move to the map square indicated. Okay, so now that we have an item card, if you want to come here, it's very costly, but you can buy them with rubies. Well, I say it's costly, but if you do wait till later in the game to do this, 10,000's not gonna be anything to you. Not really. You can get rubies so easy later. But now that we have a fairy, we can do stuff with them. Why did I go ahead and do this? Because we need to talk about fairy food. Food... Hold on, in my fairy mode you can nurture and clothe your companion fairy and switch their various fairy skills. Dining room. Increase your fairy stats by giving them food, which we currently have none. You can equip your fairies with fairy clothing. This is the best part. The fairy customization with their looks. It's so great. You can assign your fairies fairy skills. Your companion fairies become stronger as you feed them lots of food and outfit them with fairy clothing. Give yourself an advantage in battle by collecting food and clothing to strengthen your companion fairies. Yeah, we don't have any fairy food, unfortunately. So you can dress your fairies all kinds of fairy clothing to give them a fashion style fit for a fairy. They do start you with, like, some basic stuff. Earl Tunic, Pirate Vest, Demon Lord Cape, Magic Top, and Classic Green Tunic. Well, you're a light fairy, so it's only appropriate for you to be wearing this. Plus, she looks freaking adorable. Classic Green Hood. Lovely. Don't really have anything for light on this, so I'll give you fire earrings. Oh hey, how's it going? In the school you can assign your various fairy skills. So the different fairy skills depending on which 5 of the different fairy personality traits they have. Take the personality traits and the current values on the radar chart. Personality traits that the companion fairy doesn't have will be displayed in red. Change one of the fairy's personality traits each time you refresh her. Yeah, that involves leveling her up though. Replenish hearts when health reaches 0. That's a nice thing to start with. Creates a shockwave that momentarily stops enemy movement. Makes you invincible, but decreases your attack damage. Fucking invincible, really. Don't get too carried away though. It's basically a very short... It's kind of like using a Starman. It makes you invincible, but for a very short time period. Still, you know, it could be useful at times. Replenishes health. Yeah, she could just heal you outright. You know, like any fairy should be able to do. Creates a shockwave that makes enemies get blown away when running. Replenishes special attack gauge. Ooh, that's awesome. Creates a shockwave that makes enemies trip when evading. Replenishes health, special attack, and magic gauge when inside allied keeps. That's neat. It doesn't last forever though, so be careful when you use it. Still, that's pretty awesome. Attack damage increases when inside keeps. That can certainly come in handy in certain missions that involve you having to constantly take a lot of keeps from enemies. That can really be helpful for saving time. A barrier appears and protects warriors from all damage. Again, all damage. Yeah, I believe it affects everyone, not just you. Replenish allied keep gauges while inside allied keeps. Allows you and allied players to move from one place to another much faster. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, that's an awesome ability. Weapons attribute is overridden by the fairy's main attribute. That can be useful too, especially if you don't like the attribute a weapon has. Yeah, you can just switch this if you have a fairy that has an element you'd rather have. You see, different elements have different attributes that they give to a weapon. If you don't like the attribute that your main weapon has, no worries. You can just use your fairy's attribute to replace it, which is very nice. I'll get into this later. Restores health every time you inflict damage on enemies. Hold on. Okay, where was I? Replenishes special attack gauge every time you inflict damage on enemies. Oh man. Replenishes magic energy every time you inflict damage on enemies. That is busted. I remember using that one time, and I couldn't believe how fast my magic gauge was filling up. Because I was in a keep that was full of enemies, so I used it. By the time I was done, I went from 0 to full on it. It was freaking legit. Increases experience gained from defeating enemies. That can be useful, especially if you want a character level up fast. Increases rupees gained from defeating enemies. This one's not as good as it sounds, because rupees later on are not hard to get, and the amount you get from defeating enemies is pretty low in most cases. I would pass on this one. You can do better. Increases food drop rate. This can be really useful if you are interested in getting food for your fairy. Enemies don't drop food all the time, but they can on occasion. This makes it more common. Increases material drop rate. Yeah, this one's really good too. Especially if you are in dire need of a few of them. Increases weapon drop rate. This could be useful, especially if you combine it with a weapon that also increases weapon drop rate. You get lots of them at that point. There's a shockwave that knocks down surrounding enemies. Eh. Increase attack damage, but reduces your health and defenses to 1 hit. Pass. The attack damage boost is immense, but it is not worth it. It is too dangerous. Replaces the special attack gauge and prevents it from emptying. As long as it's in play anyway. But that could be useful if you just want to spam special attacks to kill giant bosses quick. Like, all you need to do is knock out get their weak point gauge to show up just once, and you use this, and you can just murder their ass. It's great. Magic gauge stays maxed out for a short time period. But yeah, that's pretty good too. You can go into basically spirit mode and just tear enemies to shreds. It's very good for maps that have lots of bosses in them. Barrier appears and protects warriors from all damage. Not sure what the difference is between this and the other one, but this is experience gained from defeating enemies. I think these are just stronger versions of the previous skills. Yeah, they're just stronger versions of it. Increases food drop rate. Yeah, this is basically just an even stronger version of that. Increases material drop rate. Yeah. Basically all this is the skills last longer, I guess. Yeah, okay. So yeah. Now let me talk about food in general. This day brings such wonderful things to discover. Indeed it does, my friend. There's also challenge mode, but I'll talk about that another day. So, about food. You know what map gives you fairies, but food is something else entirely. You see where it says this mushroom over here? I believe that's food. But once you get it, it despawns. And you have to wait a while for it to come back. I forget what the requirement is for when it will appear again, but needless to say, this can be a little obnoxious. There is also fairy clothing you can get, signified by this. The little shirt icon that will appear in certain missions. I'm not going to show off every map to get everything and so on and so forth. But there are going to be icons to show you how to get certain things. Use fairy clothing to change your fairy looks. Cups up to clothes. Tops, bottoms, decorations, headgear, accessories. They has one effect that will change either the amount of damage inflicted per fairy magic or the amount of magic power used. At your mud battles, certain enemy keeps have fairy clothing hidden inside. Capture lots of enemy keeps, reveal hidden chests, and get their treasure. Join searching for pressing X, so them at the kettle to cover secrets. Oh, shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay, that's because the tutorial's taken over here. Okay, fine. I wasn't gonna do that right now, but okay. Because, yeah... as it says, you can use the candle to uncover secrets. And at least unlike the original Legend of Zelda, they actually show you where you're supposed to use it. Oh man, I wish Legend of Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda made it a little more obvious. Because I know it's all about the adventure and stuff, but man, it was dull as hell to try to use the candle on every single bush you ever would come across. And God help you if you didn't remember which one you've already tested. It was painful to have to deal with that. Thankfully, I did end up getting the special player's guide that told me where all the secrets were. Otherwise, I would just be furious. But yeah. The fairy system is really what brought me back to this game after the Wii U version, because I did not have a positive experience with adventure mode in that one. But I was told by several people that the definitive version was the definitive version. So many things about the game were fixed. The fairy companion added a lot of stuff to the game, and the difficulty had been rebalanced significantly. So I was like, alright, I'll go ahead and get it. What's the worst that could happen? I'll enjoy the story at least. So I beat the main story, and then I went to adventure mode. Since you couldn't normally play it until you beat the game anyway, I figured playing it before then, I would just get wrecked. Then when I played it, I was like, wait, what the hell? I was like, wow, this is freaking easy. Like, damn. Like, Rebalance is right. You could survive this at the beginning of the freaking game. Which I am. Yeah, they definitely made it a bit more fun. However, I will not be showing all the adventure mode. Why? Look at how many of these are in the first map alone. Let's see, that's 8. You know what? I have an easier way of counting this. Let's see, there's 8 here. 8 times 16. 128. 128 missions in the first map alone. If you go into this one... Yeah. I'll get to that later. But yeah, look how many are in this one. Almost just as many. Yeah, this is a time sink. It is a easy time sink, but a time sink nevertheless. And keep in mind, these two don't really have any major gimmicks that you have to deal with, really. I mean, there's a couple that I could get into, but I'll wait till later for that. But yeah, this is a very time-consuming venture. One person I talked to actually did complete every single map. He said it took him over 400 hours to do everything, just because of how long it takes to prepare and do everything. That is absurd. I mean, really freaking absurd. I cannot believe this game got as much content as it did. There's a reason I say that the next Hyrule Warriors game, Adventure of Calamity, actually is much better designed, because it doesn't really waste as much of your time to give you the full experience. Rather than have a whole bunch of maps that you have to go through to experience everything, they just give you small missions as you experience the story. I'll get more into how I feel about that when we get to it, but needless to say, I think it's better. Just better. In how the game handles that. Because this game does not expect you to dedicate every freaking hour of your time to completing it. I mean, I know you don't need to. All of this is optional, but you get some nice stuff for doing this. All your fairy stuff is located in adventure mode. All the food, all the clothing, like, and all the customization that comes with that. Everything is handled in adventure mode. And yes, you find it everywhere. So, if you want to get all that stuff, you have to do all of adventure mode. And I think that's asking a lot of a player. I mean, I tried. I completed all of adventure mode one time. All of that was working on Master Quest. And I did a little bit in Master Wind Waker, and I dabbled with the others, and I got all the characters, except for one, I think. And I quit. I said, okay, I can't do this anymore. Like, I love me my fairies, trust me I do, but I cannot get everything. Because it takes way too much time. Hell, just unlocking all the characters takes long enough, because some of the character unlocks are scattered throughout the adventure mode as well. And some of them, like the ones in Low World, for example, require a lot of high-leveled characters and a lot of strategy for some of those maps, so yeah, I'm not going to be doing too much with that. Not any more than I have to. But I will at least show off all the characters, and I will show off their playstyles, what I think about each one of them. I'll do the main story, and I'll mess around with the fairies a bit too, to show off why I love it so much. But I'm not going to dedicate near as much time as I did that first playthrough. Oh no. That's ridiculous. I have other games I want to play, damn it. So, yeah, that's not happening. However, I will say it is fun to re-experience this game. It definitely ranks pretty high on my top 10 Zelda games of all time. I don't care if it's a non-canonical spin-off, I don't. I count it as part of the series. And I do think it's one of the better games to come out of modern Nintendo. Like, seriously. Like, the definitive version of the Switch is a fun game, and I love it. One thing I'm curious about, though, let's see if I'm right here. Go into free mode real quick. This will be a good test. You can use her! Oh my god! Can you use her in the story? You're kidding. Okay, let's just do this as a test here. You can! Oh my god, that's awesome. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, that's cool. I mean, she can only do so much. Although there is something I need to bring up. I'll just go to Hyrule Field to show this off real quick. You know how they mentioned about the Fairy Blast? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Sure, okay. Yeah. Hitting an enemy with a fire elemental attack will cause the enemy to blow up when it hits the ground, cause additional damage to enemies caught in the blast. Hitting an enemy with a water elemental attack will cause the enemy to continue taking damage over a set period of time. Basically, that's what Impa does. Enemies hit flying by lightning elemental attacks will take extra damage from your attacks while in the air. Nah. Light elemental attacks gradually become stronger as you make consecutive attacks on groups of enemies. Yeah, that's my favorite right there. Dodge's middle attacks practically become stronger as you make cumulative attacks on a single enemy. I mean, that's okay for bosses, I guess, but I'd rather have this. So. Oh, I'm using the fire rod? I use the sword. Okay, well. Huh. I'm trying to remember how you use it. Like, the Fairy Blast is a new thing you can do, but... Yeah, skip. Okay. Oh, I see. That's what that means. Okay. Okay. I don't want to watch a video for this. Huh. Okay. They're not really explaining this very well. Yeah, I wish I knew how to use it. I'm pressing the button, I think, but nothing's happening. Weird. I wonder... Do I have the fairy with me? Hold on, let me try exiting the scenario real quick. I think I brought it with me. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that seems strange. Very confusing, that. Alright, so let's see this. I think I might have to do more with my fairy before I get access to this. Oh, you need a full magic age, I see. Alright, so in order to show this off, I need to get magic. Yeah, they make you sit through all this first. So... Oh my god. Well, we're getting there. Alright, we gotta do this now. Fairy magic, there we go. Crash when the Akabula magic gauge is glowing to complete the gauge to trigger powerful fairy magic. Using fairy magic will release explosive effect, corresponds to companion's fairy elemental type. Companion fairy grows, fairy magic attacks can cause additional effects. Vamos lowers defense of enemy troops. Ether uses defense for allied troops. Quake lowers speed for enemy troops. All magic based off Link to the Past. Shine restores health for allied troops. Or Shade inflicts damage on enemy troops. So, the light one will restore health for allied troops. Could come in handy at times. When fairies level up, they will learn the additional effect corresponding to the gain attributes. Doubling up on the same effect will give the effect twice the power. Behold! Explode! 103 KOs. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. The more enemies that are huddled together when you use that, the more get taken out. And that can be helpful. Especially in saving on time in later missions. I love spamming that. Also, if you use it on super bosses, it will knock them out immediately. And cause damage to boot. Very helpful. I mean, that's awesome. So yeah, pretty neat. Now, you can find magic potions really easily. Most areas have blades of grass you can go to try to cut it down. Alright, they're gonna make me do this. Hold on. We found bombs here last time. But here, we just got a weapon instead. So that's neat. At least it's not a waste the second time around. But yeah, you can find pieces of grass everywhere that can actually give you many magic potions. I find fairy magic a lot better use of your magic meter. Yeah, see? I found another one already. And even in the areas where there's not a lot of grass, they will usually like give you many jars that will also refill it. Bombs powered up. Bomb powered up again, yeah. Also, if you're at a standstill and you roll, you will immediately go into your running stance. That's helpful for saving speed. Oh right, I gotta do this real quick. Also, yes, each character has their own magic meter. That's actually very handy, because that essentially means multiple fairy magic spam can be attained. Aw, really? You're not giving me magic, come on. Well, give me a little bit, but... There we go. Yeah, the RNG was being a little unfair with that one, but still. And you can get more than one fairy, by the way. That can have different elements and different looks. There's a lot involved here. Ah, here we go. Wait, that was it? Just 20%. I was expecting more than that from the jar. Now, the more you level up your fairy, the more often you can actually use fairy magic. Ooh. Well, when it comes to spamming the button. So you might have seen it didn't drain the entire gauge. Yeah, the more it levels up, and the more it likes you, the less consumption it will use. I think at max trust, you can use it up to 3 times in a row, if I recall. I'd have to get that far again. But yeah, it could be pretty helpful. Zap. Now, a lot of people say that the original Hyrule Warriors is more impressive than Age of Calamity since it had more features. I will not agree with that because I think there was definitely a sense of feature creep in the original, which is why it takes so many hours to complete it. I'm okay with less overall content as long as there's quality to it, and I believe there was. Trust me. Everything this game does good. The next one does even better, honestly. Okay, so... Zap. Now, fairy magic can come in 2 varieties, which is interesting to note. One increases the area radius, basically how far it will travel. If you want mass KOs, then this is what you want. However, you instead of increasing the area radius, you might instead focus on the damage. Because if you do, then if you focus on the damage and max that out, then even strong bosses will take heavy damage when you use fairy magic. Use it multiple times, and even strong bosses will get their asses kicked. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Some people actually if you can use multiple characters anyway, they will usually have 2 different types of fairies. One used to destroy groups of mobs, and another that's a fairy used for boss slaying. I never really put that much focus in it because the game's pretty easy for the most part, but hey. It is what it is, though, and you can really enjoy a lot of what the game has to offer. Okay, where am I here? Oh yeah, we never did show off Sheik, did we? Let's go and do that. Sheik is very ninja-like. He uses karate, shoots out knives. Very quick on his feet. Let's see. So, I'm basically doing this just so... Yeah, King Dodongo, I want to see if I'm right about this. Yeah, please hurry. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's see. No, that didn't work. So maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's only the magic gauge that does that. Now, one thing I do know is that no. What the? No. There we go. When fighting a giant boss, you want everyone to kind of be huddled together. There we go. Now you might notice I was doing a lot of damage just by knocking him down a bit. When normally you would have needed to break his weakness gauge first. Well, this game has kind of a system where if a bunch of people are focused on the boss, then you get special perks. So, like, and the more people you are able to use against the giant boss, the better the bonus you get. It really makes dealing with them a lot easier. Yeah, we've seen this. Light sword. Ooh, strong attack 1+ on the, and it's a 3-star too. Yeah. Pick 1+ again. Light sword. The Zilphus Gauntlet. Boga's Helmet. All dark times 21. Earn the Mr. Fairy Medal. Defeat 50 foes at once with fairy magic. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I don't think you can get food during the story. I really doubt it. Yeah, we didn't get any food from that, so I can't show that off yet. There'll be more for next time, though. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll be looking forward to doing more with Hyrule's Definitive next time. See ya.